guys, and welcome back. This is Chosen Architect, and today we're going to be building ourselves a lovely fishing dock and playing around with some of the auto fishing mods and also doing a little bit of adventuring. So I hope you guys are ready. Hey guys, Future Chosen here. Just wanted to say, if you are a Patreon and you would like that world download, you can find it, of course, down in the description below. We do that, of course, every 10 episodes, so that way you guys can, of course, hop in this world, play around with some new stuff. Maybe you want to, I don't know, build in this world because of all the resources you have access to. I don't know, do whatever you want to do. Check out some of the cool builds and learn for yourself. I mean, that's something that you guys can, of course, do. So be sure to check that out. It'll be, of course, linked down in the description below. And guys, let's get on with today's video. So you know what? We're going to be doing some adventuring today. And you might be thinking, Chosen, you're finally deciding to go adventuring? Like, it's been like 4 or 5 episodes. Like, what's wrong with you? How come you haven't explored any? You know what? I have no excuses for that. I am so sorry. I've got to I've got to get this done. Let's go ahead and go take on some adventure. I guess that's how you would phrase that, right? We're gonna take on some adventure, take on the world. If we look at our mini map and let it load, because I have explored just a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, this world is only pressing 11 gigs now. It's not that big of a deal, right? I still think this is such a weird shape. I don't know what I've been generating, but right here, yeah, there's a beautiful guardian temple right here. And we might as well take that on today, right? I think the only thing I need is a bucket, maybe a couple of buckets. And, you know, that's just going to be for milk, right? Because the cows are your friends when you go to fight this guy. Even in modded Minecraft, it doesn't matter. Cows are your friend. They will help you be able to break blocks, pretty much. All right, let's go ahead and grab all of those buckets. Perfect. We're looking fantastic. Hopefully we can get like a guardian spawn egg. That'd be really nice. To be able to get that spawn egg, I actually need to use this. Eventually I'll transfer all the enchants over here. This still is my killing sword. This is my getting egg sword, which actually works really well. So what direction do I need to go? I need to go southeast. So southeastern direction, and we'll be on our way. We're going to go fight this guy like right away. We don't need anything, water protection or anything like that. It's so weird with this armor on. When we go underwater, as soon as our breath completely depletes, we take 1 little tick of damage and our bubbles regenerate. It's kind of nice. And here it is. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Wow, okay. Luckily, we should be able to like pretty much take all these out. And we, of course, take damage ourselves. Our magnet is on. Let's head down in here. We still have to make our way down. What? Oh man. And you can see our breath. Like we don't even have a breath bar. Like what? I still don't understand that. I don't understand the lack of breath bar. Like what is doing that? Because I don't think I have any gear on that does that to me. All right, so we got to make our way through here. How do we get out of this maze? That is definitely not a way in. And that's not a way in. And this is not a way in. Excuse me. Who does, oh, this is a tunnel. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's the problem with this is like the temple is like finding your way through the temple is the hardest part. Actually, getting out could be the hardest part. Usually it's the hardest part for me. I've been spending like an hour literally just trying to find my way out. Like right here. Like what am I missing? Do I need to go up somewhere? Is there a way up? What? Oh, there's a way up here. Okay, yeah. See, I totally lose. Hey, look. How are you doing? That was actually a guardian. Okay, so that was one. That seems to be the one that is in the top. Are we in the top? I have no idea where we're actually at. So here's the center room where everybody should be familiar if they've ever been inside of one of these. Like this is the hardest room to clear out water from if you like wanted to turn this into an actual place. Oh man, I've cleared these out before. Like this is where you would normally also, like if you were to set up a guardian farm, like you would do it right here. Oh, this room is such a pain to get cleared out. Hey, look, there's a familiar fella. This is another guardian. So that is 2 out of 3. So we've almost got this whole thing completely evacuated. And I don't really know what I want to do with this. Like draining water is probably not going to be what I think it would be. I need to start killing these guys with this so I can get a spawn egg potentially from these. That would be really nice. If we get a spawn egg, then I really don't have to worry about any kind of farm because I can just farm these guys for all these materials that are in here. Oh, and I think I have found the last guardian. Yes, this bad boy right here. Boom. Get destroyed. Wow. Also, I ended up getting a guardian spawn egg. So, hey, looky there. You can't beat that. So we can pretty much convert any spawner into this guy and be good. We have these resources, which these are some really nice resources to farm. Now we just got to get out of here. The best way to get out of here is going to be for me to drink milk. Not place it. I don't know how I managed to do that. I got to get in here to... You got to be kidding me. I just placed a random blob of milk inside the water here. Oh man, this area is so cool looking. Out of all of the places, like this part of it, I think is my favorite. But yeah, we should be able to easily get ourselves out of here. No problem, just by, you know, breaking the wall. Look at that. That was pretty simple. So I decided to go ahead and change up my spawner a little bit to make it a little bit more functional. So what we have here is I went ahead and placed that ender chest that allows everything to go into our main system over here. So that pretty much allows this to just work. So I can just let this, leave this on. Of course, we're still building up our experience here, which I want to do something with it. I just really don't know what to do with all this essence. Like, I thought I was going to be able to, you know, make custom mob spawners, but really there's no need when you have this mob spawner right here just doing all this work for you. And you're going to see, yeah, this pretty much just takes care of everything. Of course, I can speed this up if I wanted to. I don't really know if I want to speed it up because that can always cause even more problems than it's really worth. This does, though, however, seem a lot slower than it used to be, which is another interesting fact. So since we went adventuring and we're kind of more in the fishy type of area, I kind of wanted to experiment along with auto fishing because auto fishing actually in 1.16 is not as easy as it was in prior versions of Minecraft, such as 1.13, which it was pretty much just the easiest thing that you could do in the world. Especially since, you know, you could just hit F3 and T and it would reload your textures in vanilla Minecraft anyways. And if you were holding down right click, it would just hold down right click for you. Like, it was just so easy to do this. Things have changed though in 1.16. It's not so easy to just set that up. So what I want to do is I want to test out this mod, which of course the fishing net from Cyclic should be able to fish just about everything up that I would want. I have used it before in the past. Now there's some other ones as well. There's also this marine fisher and then also the rats mod, which I don't know how well the rats mod one's going to work unless you maybe put it on some kind of chest and you have to link it somehow. I don't exactly know how the rat is going to work with that. And then we also have the Neptune's mod in here. So the aquaculture. So there are different fish that you can acquire. And I was looking and there's actually ways to show these fish off, which is kind of cool. There's like some signs that you could put up. So you could technically build like a little fishing hut. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that, like right over here, building a little like fishing dock off the edge here, maybe clean some of this mess up that has just been left over from world generation, and maybe building like a little fishing dock just off the side right here. Like all we got to do is just maybe move this tree and extend this over and have it just wind down here. I think this could work. So, you know, there's nothing better than getting to your lovely little fishing dock than of course having a nice little path to get down. Now as far as like the way that I've been pathing like my builds, and I know it may seem like super random, it is super random. It's 100% random. When I build, I really just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like just chill. It's so hard to describe, but like these little things right here, I just wanted to have light posts. So I just threw in some fence and threw in some leaves, and it really does, like, this was super barren when I cleared out all the trees. I even added some extra trees around, but we're going to build the dock right here, and it's not going to be anything fancy. It's definitely going to be something that sort of fits in with the rest of the stuff that I've been building. And I don't know, just go from there. So I'm pretty sure I've showed this tool before, but this is the trowel from Quark, and it allows you to sort of randomize the placement of blocks in your hotbar. So it is a fantastic tool for doing something like what I'm doing here, which is just basically placing blocks down. And I want them to be as random as possible. So this is great for things like leaves and placing down like a boardwalk. So right here is the sort of bridge that I'm kind of going with. Of course, I'm going to have some lights. This is something you can actually walk on. And I want it to be a little bit different than what was over here. Of course, we got these guys in the way. Man, everything's always trying to distract. But yeah, I want this, and I'm going to place some logs on the edges here as well. So that should hopefully fill in, look pretty good. I mean, for something super simple, so I can just get some mods placed in here, like, I think this is going to work out fantastic. I just wanted something to sort of connect this to the world and it not look so out of place, because it just by itself just didn't seem quite right. So yeah, the rest of this, I think I'm going to kind of board this little area up a little bit. Continue with this. See what I can do here. Thinking of just extending it to this point. By the way, this is just campfires, and you just place a bucket of water on top of the campfire and it will put it out. So if you didn't know that, bam, there you go. It's like, it's super, super simple to do that. And then you can just leave it. But when you break it, yeah, you notice how it does do that. I do want to grab some logs. Unfortunately, my stuff doesn't reach down here. So let's grab some logs. I'm thinking about using just regular oak logs for this. Maybe, I don't know. I think we could do spruce. I think spruce probably gives that better water texture. Like when this is up against the water and you have this like this, right? I just feel like it looks better after it's stripped for some reason. Like, take a look at this. Like when it's stripped, it almost has that like I've been in water for a long time sort of look. It's just kind of interesting. And then I want to cap this off. So I think this will be a good spot right here. And then we can finish this and cap it off with something and probably go with some more slabs. That would, or, well, I would say we can probably cap it off with the campfires, but then again, I don't know how good that's going to look. No, definitely going to go with some slabs. So I decided to go ahead and put a like a little sign down here, because usually on like a fishing area, you would have like a sign that would like tell you the rules and stuff. But I also wanted this to display some of the fish and stuff that we catch. So I might use it for that as well. Like you can actually place these on here. Look at this. So you can see the different type of fish that could be caught here. And I might end up swapping this all the way down. And this is pretty cool. You can have it on the front and back. Just a little bitty setup. Man, this really makes it with that that vertical slab. I really like having the vertical slab for that. So let's go ahead and set up this automatic fishing net now that we have this going, right? So if I place this down, I should be able to see, okay, so it pretty much looks like it doesn't require anything, right? So all we got to do is place this somewhere, and I'm assuming anywhere that is surrounded by water is going to work, right? That makes a lot of sense. So I wonder if I place it here and I put the rod in here, is this going to just like fish, and where does it put the items? Into a chest above it, or like what does it do? I guess that's where we're going to find out, right? So since we have the levels, why not enchant this bad boy? This has Nature's Mend. Don't really think that doesn't seem like very good. Soulbound, like no thank you. Can I get something good here, please? Like something not soulbound, like range, like what? I hope this actually works inside there. These enchants are not that great. Who needs teleportation on a fishing rod? Like, where's my good enchants for fishing rods? Hold on a moment. Range, teleportation. Okay, that's not looking. I mean, unbreaking is good. Okay, so unbreaking, Nature's Mint. Okay, so that's pretty much like an unbreakable. Okay, nothing fancy on it though. Maybe we'll pull up some books that will help us with it. What I'm hoping is this actually goes in the slot. No, it doesn't. So it's probably going to take a regular fishing rod. So let's go ahead and just put a regular unbreaking fishing rod in there. Maybe that will work. And then we'll see how this does it. Do we just stand here? Oh wow, it's just wait. It's just pulling stuff up? It is straight up just pulling things up. Do we need some sort of magnet? Okay, that's kind of interesting. It is pulling it up really fast. Wow. Okay, look at the durability hit on that. Okay, this thing is insanely fast, and we definitely need a magnet or something on here. So I'm kind of thinking with the range, look at this, with the range being so big. Huh, I mean, the only thing I can think of is by using this guy, the pedestal, and I already used a couple of nether stars. The nether stars are used to make these pedal range augments. I don't know how big the range is going to increase though. If not, we also have a hopper hawk that might work in this big range. I don't know. We're kind of pushing it though at that point. Let's just test this out. I want to place this. Wow. Okay, yeah, my shovel, of course, is going to pick everything up. Let's see. We also need a hopper if we're going to use this chest method. So if we place a chest here, the end of the dock, we are going to need some sort of hopper, I think, as well. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to pull items out, I think, of the pedestal. The item transfer stuff I'm not too familiar with. So, hopper. And of course, we also have like this ender hopper, but this is definitely not big enough. The ender hopper maybe will push, or will pull from a 5x5, I think. And this is a huge area this is created. Wow, I didn't expect it to be that big. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this here. Pedestal. And then on the pedestal, we'll put the magnet upgrade. Now, this only pulls... Like, this is not going to pull from a huge distance. Also not going to be super, super fast, I don't think. Message in a bottle. Now, I want to try this. I just put 2 range upgrades on here. That thing is completely, like, done for. Will it pick up from here? Okay, it's not picking up at all, it seems like, right now. Can it not see these items right here? It cannot. It can see items that are on the same level as it. Interesting. Okay, so I went ahead and converted this into a floating hopper hawk. This is how we're going to be able to place it down. I think we're going to end up using a hopper hawk instead, because a hopper hawk is going to pick up items that are floating around it. These should eventually float back up, and it's already been picked up. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the better option, having this hopper hawk. Now, as far as how big of an area it goes, like, I don't know if it can handle that much of an area. That's a large area. Yeah, actually, I don't know how to control this. This is spitting it out everywhere. Maybe it would work better in like a smaller body of water. I don't know what its requirements are. I might even test it out in a small body of water, because it could potentially do this to that area as well. Like, this just has a lot of area to work with. Let's see if we can make a little pull for this thing and see how well it works in a little space of water, like over here. Like, that's just, it's crazy. Like, that's maybe have a little bit of water here, and we place it in water that is about this big, and maybe we can control it better. I was going to say, another thing I didn't try was to put a chest on top. So as you can see, that it doesn't matter if there's a chest on top or not. So I definitely need to go about this a different way. So I have this little water spot over here that I'm looking at, and maybe I can get it to function here a little bit differently. It shouldn't care about the size of the water area. So what if I put the rod in here? Or does it care about the water size? That's another thing. Oh, nope, there, it pulled a fish. I think it's random, I guess, on the size of the area. So it will only take up the size that it currently has. Interesting. So what I'm thinking for this little area, I do have this set up. This should hopefully work. So if I place this here, that should get magneted up. Anything that lands in here pretty much should be a fishing farm. Now, all we need is a fishing pole that won't break as easy. That's the problem, is these fishing poles, they use up the durability quite fast. I don't know a good way around that. We could make an unbreaking fishing pole, but it might also just not work. This may just look for the durability hit. I don't know. Just as I suspected, it does use the durability even with this thing being indestructible. It only becomes it only works indestructible when it's not, or when it's in my inventory. So it does end up consuming, but I do have another fishing rod that I was enchanting that has some nice enchants on it, but still, I don't think the durability is going to last all that long on these. So you definitely would need some way to fill these up from time to time. But just letting it fish isn't too bad. We can actually grab some of the stuff that this is pushing out from the aquaculture mod. And things like this right here in the message in a bottle and a treasure chest. These are all things that you get from this mod. So we got this. Doctor said I should start bottling up my feelings. Of course. Then we also have the lockbox and then a treasure chest that we ended up getting. That gave us a diamond. Can't beat that. And then this says received. We ended up getting a book. So yeah, not horrible, but you do have the chance of getting some of this Neptunium stuff. So since I keep having a little bit of an issue where I just need wireless transmitters and receivers everywhere, right? So what I need for that, well, I need some netherite, and I can actually make infinite netherite very simply by just crafting it up. Look at this. Place it here, a little bit here, a little bit of supremium, and then prosperity shard, hit the button, and voila, we have ourselves something nice and crafted up. Look at there. Netherite seeds. So yeah, I probably should have made these a while ago, but I'm slowly figuring out what seeds I actually need. Like this, I don't think I need. Well, that's the uranium crop. That's the quartz crop. Stone crop. Like I don't need the stone crop. I would rather have netherite in here. And look at that. Netherite's going to be cooking right up with these guys speeding the time, or I should say gals speeding the time, because most of these are actually girl rats. Look at that. They're all females. Of course, I could probably breed my own rats, but that becomes like a crazy mess when you start to do that with this mod. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Man, I've had a lot of fun, of course, today. And I do plan on live streaming a little bit, of course, just right after this video. So if you haven't already checked me out over on Twitch, I definitely recommend doing so. But I do want to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, and that is going to go to Spectral. Thank you so much for your support over on the Patreon. I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out my Patreon. It is, of course, linked down in the description below. And like I say, if you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, you can find all that information there. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of building. Of course, I'm going to be doing a lot more building over on Twitch, so be sure to check that out. It's just a better space to do that. Like, I don't have the tools, unfortunately, to be able to show time lapses and stuff like I do normally with, whenever a particular mod was supported in the good old Forge version. Unfortunately, it's only supported in Fabric. That is the good old replay mod. I unfortunately cannot use it in Forge. Oh, it's such a bummer. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, and I also hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's as well. Of course, the New Year's sign from last episode has been changed and now officially says 2021 at the time of this video. Absolutely amazing. So guys, I hope you enjoy, and I can't wait to see you in the next few videos. And by the way, if you are a Patreon, be sure to get your world download. Don't forget that. It will be posted on Patreon and also should be down listed in the description, and potentially will be down in the comments. I don't know. It all depends on if I get to that or not. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you, of course, in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.